Look how ugly I am.
I saw. Where did I begin? I've been reaching out to believers, Paul Washer, Charles Ryder, Tim Conway, Franklin Graham, Carter Conlon of Times Square Church, and none of them loving believers give a shit about my spiritual condition. I could die and go to hell right in front of their face, and they would not bat an eye. They're being hypocrites. But look at someone like famous like Kanye West, a celebrity. He had absolutely no problem whatsoever getting Dr. John MacArthur. He's another person I'm trying to reach out to. Kanye West had no problem getting Dr. John MacArthur to personally mentor him in his Christian faith. Why? Because he's a celebrity. Because John MacArthur could lead this celebrity to a deeper faith in Jesus Christ. Just look how good it would look on his ministry.
I think the cops are here to question me about one of my videos.
Everybody would say, John MacArthur's such a godly man. He got a celebrity.
Who is that?
To go from being a celebrity to being a Jesus freak. Or someone in the gutter. Paul Washer, Howard Storm, sees them suffering in the ghetto in their sins, thinking they're happy. They reach out to someone like them because it's human compassion, the human animal. I say the human animal, not the human spirit, but the human animal wants to have compassion upon certain people who are suffering. Is it really spiritual at all, or is it all a psychological mind game? Jesus, are you real? Are you a drug? Are you a God like all the other gods? Here I am, reaching out to these people, reaching out to everybody. John MacArthur, Franklin Graham, Carter Conlon, Paul Washer, to name a few. And not one of them has bothered to ever get back to me. I'm just a nameless face. Nobody cares about nameless faces. See, humanity really doesn't love people unless they can get something out of it in return. If you reach out to a celebrity, everybody will be like, look at him with that celebrity. If you reach out to a poor person and help them get on their feet, that makes you feel good about yourself. You're not really doing it for the poor person. You're doing it because it makes you feel good about yourself.
Son of a bitch.
See the hypocrisy about all? Is love. There's no such thing. And maybe there is no such animal. Love from the Christians. But then again, when they say God arbitrarily chooses 3/4 of the human race to die and go to hell, how can you love people when you know they're going to burn forever in hell? You see, it's for these preachers, for people to reach out to me, help me get them on my feet. That would not give them honor, recognition. That would not make them feel good about themselves, because who am I? Who am I? What do I matter? Now, let me say, what if I did this? Okay, no, I'm going to upload a video, pouring my heart out, reaching out for answers. And it's going to get maybe 20, 48 views, 56 views at the most. 10 years, 11 years later, it's still only going to have 56 views. Nobody's going to take it seriously. Nobody's going to give a shit.
I blame YouTube. I think YouTube's purposefully putting me in the lowest, absolutely lowest algorithm for whatever reason. Maybe because I'm not good looking.
But let's say in 10 years, I snap. I'm not going to do this, but let's just say I did. Let's say I got a gun and went out and killed a whole bunch of people. I mean, let's say if I was able to kill about 30 or 40, maybe 50 people before I was arrested. And then once they executed me, the psychiatrists and the preachers would be tripping over the dicks, trying to find out what was wrong with me. My video would go from 56 views in 10 years to 10 million views in 10 days. You see the hypocrisy of humanity? God needs to send this bunch to hell in the handbasket. How can God love humanity?
Look how ugly I am. I want to kill myself for how ugly I am.
Humanity is deserving. Humanity, I hate you. Now you see why I'm starting to hate people. Hate human beings. In fact, if I had my house at 1410 Barnett Road, my trails, my personal possessions, I love my personal possessions infinitely more better than I do 99% of the human race. If I was forced to choose between those people dying and going to hell, unless I got Jesus back, then I would change my mind. But if I had to choose between those people dying or giving up my private property, if I had it, I'd be like, let them die. They're a bunch of nameless faces. I don't know who they are. They don't know who I am. They don't love me. If they don't love me, I don't love them. Let them die.
And I guarantee you, 99.9% of the believers feel the same way about nameless, faceless people. Statistics. They would not give up someone they love or even something they love to save a nameless, faceless statistic. They'd rather the nameless, faceless statistic die. As far as they're concerned, nothing happened.
Just let me have my happiness for a little while until I die. Carl Sagan, the one
Fuck you, God.
once great but dead visionary. Carl Sagan, the once great but dead visionary. He's dead now. He said, think of all the bloodshed and millions killed by people just so this could be the master of a dot on the timeline of eternity. You damn right, motherfucker. And the reason being, only because I can't be the master of 2 dots, or 3 or 4 on the timeline of eternity. Because let's face it, if there's no God, I would be my own God. Yes, I will love people, as long as they love me back. And yes, I will reach out. I want to reach out and help people. But if people hate me, I will hate them back.
Yes, I will want to make friends and love more people than I do today.
But I'm so fed up with speaking on YouTube and nobody pays attention. I bet you people pay attention if I went out and shot up and killed 50 people or so, which I'm not gonna do. But I bet you because people love. It's like in the newspaper. If a bootlegger gets caught for murder, it's in a tiny square on somewhere in the back of the newspaper. But if a preacher is arrested for adultery, it's on the front page news. I hate the humanity be damned.
Jesus, screw you.
I hate y'all Y'all hate me. And I hope y'all burn in hell forever and ever. If I go to hell. Y'all goddamn motherfuckers.